Welcome back to NBA action. This week, we take an inside look at the success of the Houston Rockets, a team that has gone from the draft lottery to division champs in 1 year. And they're not at all surprised by what they've accomplished.
We have a great deal of confidence in ourselves, and a lot of us have been doing the same things we've been doing since we've been in the league. However, when you're on a winning basketball team, it's a different perspective.
Why? The architect behind Houston's winning formula is second-year coach Rudy Tomjanovich. Rudy T was able to reshape the team's image by using the early negative publicity as a motivational tool.
I read some of the predictions early in the year, and they were brutal about our guys. Just so negative that these guys couldn't win. They were undisciplined and wild. And I just went with the basics, that we were going to be a hard-working team, that we're going to be together, and then as the year went on, we're going to get smarter.
You know, he was a player, so you understand how to really with the players, where there's time for play and time for business.
We play the defense, and we get it finished tonight.
The first day I got here was defense, defense, defense. And it's won us a lot of games.
We found out who we are, the identity of this team, and what that is that we have to win with defense. And once the players accepted that, we took off.
We're going out and playing extremely good defense. We're limiting teams to one shot. And when you have a guy in the middle like a King that clogs up the middle the way he does, it causes a lot of problems on the offensive end for the opponent.
But another important factor not overlooked by this team is their chemistry.
Y'all working hard, though. I like that. I like the way you're working with.
In my mind, it would have to be the loosest team in the NBA. We have guys who don't mind being around each other.
Despite their winning ways, many of the Rockets feel they still don't get the respect they deserve.
We won like 15 in a row, and still we couldn't get any games on television. I still think people just don't respect the Rockets.
With Akeem leading the way, the Rockets are making a statement with their play, reminiscent of the Houston team that made it to the 86 finals.
You know, 86 teams was an excellent team. We went to the finals. And the only way this team can be better is to go to the final and win the championship. So this is as good as the team 86.
Clippers do have a foul again. Three-point attempt. Aaron Maxwell hits the three. It is all going the Rockets' way.
Houston's last memorable trip down the road to glory is the subject of this week's Magic Moments. Led by their imposing Twin Towers, the upstart Rockets took on the world champion Lakers in the 1986 playoffs. Shockingly, Houston jumped out to a 3-1 lead. And in Game 5, they looked to win it in dramatic fashion.
I was the man taking the ball out of bounds, and I don't understand myself. It's a clear path, a straight path route.
McRae will inbound. 1 second on the clock. Sampson. It goes. It's over. A miraculous shot by Ralph Sampson has given the Houston Rockets the Western Conference Championship.
We just wanted to get the ball in bounds and get a decent shot. And Rodney McRae threw the ball in bounds. I went down, turned around, and I knew kind of where it was in the back of my mind, so I put it towards the basket, and I got the lucky bounce and went in.
And so for the 17th year, we will not have a repeat champion in the NBA.
When Ralph took that shot, it was an empty feeling for all of us.
But for Ralph and the Rockets, it was pure euphoria.
We was on top of the world, and Houston was just a frantic type place right then, because everybody responded to not just that game, but the series and what we were getting ready to embark on.